Delighted to be joined today by our super centre halves, Pico and Lee Grace. So welcome, lads, and thanks for taking time out to see us all today.
No,
it's great to see you. We're back doing a bit of football as well. It's great to see all the junior hoopers online again. Billy Sheehan going to kick it off today. Hey, Billy.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hey, Billy. How's it going, Billy? All right, bud. I think I know you, Billy. Did you walk out with on one of the games with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
He'll be asking you a question, so Pico, I'd say.
I hope so.
It's a question for you. Go for it, Billy.
Who your favourite player when you were a kid?
My favourite player was probably, when I was growing up, was the Brazilian Ronaldo, the original one. I just loved him. So good. Scored lots of goals, great tricks. And then, if not him, probably Ronaldinho as well. I can't really separate the two, but I loved them two footballers just because they used to entertain me anytime I watched them.
My favourite player is a funny one. I'm a Leeds supporter, so it was Alan Smith.
Okay.
He was always my favourite player growing up. Loved him until he broke my heart and went to United. His number was 17 with Leeds, and that's my favourite number ever since. So that's why some people call me Leeds or 17. So that's what it's about.
And what's your favourite food?
Your favourite food?
Oh,
that's definitely the Chef Pico, that one.
You know what? I can't pick one favourite. Jesus, maybe chicken curry. I like to think I make a nice chicken curry.
Knew it.
You knew it, did you? Yeah. No, that's my favourite. I love to make chicken curry, and I like eating my own chicken curry as well. So I say that's my favourite.
My favourite meal is probably spaghetti bolognese, and Pico's one the other night looked lovely. So that's my favourite.
Would you put celery in it though?
Maybe sometimes.
You put celery in it.
Yeah, I have to put celery in it.
Celery.
Yeah, it's just a frito. That's an Italian sauce.
This is a question for Pico. Do you like the chant the fans sing about you?
Yeah, I have to say I love the chant. It's real simple, but it's real effective, and it's a bit of crack. So yeah, after games and I hear the fans singing it, I think it's really fun, and it reminds you of the Colo Toure, Yaya Toure, and have a little dance for it now as well. So I think it's brilliant.
And of course,
he's always singing it in the dressing room, Noah.
Yeah.
My first question is for Pico. Have you thought about writing a cookery book with your recipes in it?
You know what? Great question. Yeah, it's actually my second love, cooking after football. No, I never thought about it because I did it for fun. But after doing a few videos, I really started to enjoy them. So I might just stick with the videos for now, and who knows, down the road I might pull the paper and put in a book. But it's definitely something to think about, and I definitely will think about that, Abby.
And then for Lee Grace, how many tattoos have you got, and what age were you when you got your first one?
Oh, good question. Let me think.
This could be a leading question, Lee.
Too many is the answer. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 6 altogether, but the one on my arm is a very big one, so that took a very long time. It took a good few hours to do. At what age was I for my first one? I think I was about 18, Abby. So a good few years ago now.
Thank you.
Who's better, Oasis or Blur?
Oh, that's probably the best question I think that's been asked in the whole scenario.
Pico, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go straight out. I'll go Oasis.
I think it's very close, but yeah, I'd have to go to Oasis as well.
Yeah, I think I know more Oasis songs than Blur songs. So
yeah,
there's a
my initiation song was Wonderwall. So
initiation song.
Yeah, Wonderwall. Safety.
This is a question for Pico.
Brilliant.
What was it like playing for your country?
I absolutely loved it. It was a really proud moment for myself, and being able to represent my family was amazing. And playing for a country like Cape Verde, you get to go to some great countries. I went to Rwanda last year. I've been to France, and yeah, it's a great feeling because you're in a group of really good players, and you're representing your family, which is a great feeling for me.
What was it like playing against Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Did he give you any abuse like he gave Joey?
Obviously, look, it was brilliant playing against Zlatan. when we first walked out into the pitch and you look over, he's standing there, you get a bit starstruck. But I thought during the game we all did our jobs and we done very well. And on another night we could have won it, but back to Zlatan, yeah, he gave us a bit of stick. Some of the things he said I won't say here, but he was a good crack on the pitch, and you wouldn't mind coming up against him most weeks just for the crack alone.
Yeah, I could back up what Lee says. Like, he's just it's amazing to be on the same pitch as someone when you're beside him. Like, you just kind of feel his presence and his aura, and you're almost in awe of him, like almost a bit starstruck. Like, he did say to me, like, did I want to hold his hand and go on a walk around the middle of the pitch? Yeah, so I was getting tight to him the whole game, and he just got a bit fed up, and he said, right, come on, let's hold hands. Like, I nearly took him up on the offer, like.
You should have.
I should have, yeah. But no, he was a great character, and then after the game, he was an absolute gentleman. Like, he was shaking everyone's hand, saying well done, and pictures and that, like, and obviously he gave Aaron Green's son the jersey, like, so he's an absolute gentleman.
This is for the both of you. Who was your favourite defender growing up, and do you have any tips for me?
Favourite defender.
I know I shouldn't be saying this as a Leeds fan, but Nemanja Vidic for Manchester United, I loved. I think Rio Ferdinand got a lot of the plaudits because he was obviously better on the ball and all that kind of stuff. But I thought Nemanja Vidic just gave us all, put his body on the line, and yeah, I loved him.
I'd probably go with his partner then, Rio. I think the two best centre halves and I was growing up were Ferdinand and Vidic, like, and I just like the way Rio played, how comfortable he was, how easy he made the game was. I suppose for tips as a defender, just head and kick it. Just head and kick it, and everything will come after that.
What was the best thing about being in the army?
I think just the physical side of it. You were never indoors for too long. You were always outside, either up mountains or out on the shooting range, stuff like that. I enjoyed the outdoors. Yeah, I just think that the outdoor activities you do, as I said, you're not stuck inside. I loved all that, and you have to stay fit as well as part of your job. So I think that was the favourite part of the army.
My question's for about
Jamie.
how many headers do you think you're going to score this season?
Oh, just headers now or goals?
Just headers.
Just headers.
This is being recorded, by the way.
Yeah, I'm very optimistic this year, Jamie. I'm looking to score 10 headers.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
there's a challenge.
I'm including training as well, though.
I think I'll go with 5, and hopefully I get that 5.
in matches, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, just in matches. I won't calculate it.
This question's for Pico. What were you feeling when you scored the last minute header against SK Brann?
Great question. No, I was actually going to say this game for me, my favourite game as well. Like, but it was just when we got that goal, like, it was just more so relief because we started the game off really well, and then I gave away a penalty. So I was trying to redeem myself the whole game, and we knew, like, we were causing trouble on set pieces. And I think Joey said to me, asked me where I was going for that corner, and I just said, look, I'm just going to try and see where the ball's going and attack it, like, and Jack whipped it in, like, and I just caught the flight of it and it went in. I was just so happy that, like, I was able to kind of redeem myself from the penalty earlier, and then knowing that we had 2 away goals to bring back the tally, it was just incredible. And obviously the celebrations were there, the fans who made the trip over there just made it, like, for me, like, because it was last minute winner. You celebrate your goal with the fans, and then the whistle blows, it's over, and you know you've got a good point, or not good point, but good 2 away goals to take back the tally. Like, European nights are special enough as it is, like, so to get last minute winner was brilliant for me.
What is it like going around to different countries playing the matches?
It's brilliant. I love it. As I say, like, some of the places that I've been lucky enough to been to, like Rwanda, like, I never would have went there in a million years, like, if it wasn't for football. And then when you go to that country, like, it's beautiful. You get to see what else is out there in the world, like, and it's something new. As I say, I'm used to be going, like, to Portugal and Spain, and probably, like, countries like you more say in Europe and more common for holidays, like, so to be out there in somewhere different, it's just incredible to see that part of the world.
So for Pico, everyone says you're the fastest in the squad. Is that true?
I'd say this year there'd be a few close people. I'd fancy myself in a race to be there or thereabouts, but like if you look across. Well, there you go. There's your answer. Now, to be fair, Lee beside me, I'm not just saying because he's here. Lee be very quick as well. I think Aaron Green will be up there. Sean Horn, Sean Gannon are very fast as well. Like so, I don't know. We might have to do a race one of the days when all the junior hoops are back. The first teams will come down and we'll see who's so fast is there.
For league race, if you two had a competition to score the most goals in matches this season, who would win?
We know the answer to this already.
Challenge. Good man, Harry.
Actually, great question, Harry, because last year Pico had a little bet as well. Pico obviously came out on top, so I really want to come out on top this year. So I'm hoping it's me, but we'll see at the end of the season.
This is a question for both of you. Did you like school growing up?
Yeah, I love school, I have to say, because every day you go in, you get to see your friends, you're chatting about like we were playing football in the yard on our lunch break and that, like, and it's just great being like in with all your friends, I suppose. Like as you get older, like you don't get to see your friends as much, like, so I love going in every day and just having fun. Obviously you have to do your work as well and do your homework when you come home, like, but I'm telling you, the best years of your life is with your friends, so really appreciate it when you're in school. As
Pico said, you see your friends every day, and you do realise when you're out of school and you're working, you always look back and you think your best days were in school, as Pico said. So enjoy your time in school.
This one's for Pico. What was your favourite goal last season?
Probably the goal against Yves Tampere in Europe. I hope I pronounced that name right. That was my favourite goal because it wasn't with my head. I think it was during the game, like the big centre half off them, like he was slagging a few of us and he wouldn't shut up the whole game, like, and just to be able to nick in front of him and get the goal before he was able to head it, like, it was just a great feeling. And obviously we worked hard to get back into the game. I think we might have been down to 10 men at that stage or 10 men after that, like, but just to kind of getting the result after that, the back of getting the goal, like, it was brilliant. Like, so that was my favourite goal last year. How are you, Nathan? Another proper centre half like myself and Lee.
This one is for both of you. What's your favourite snack on your cheat day?
Oh,
go on, Lee.
I go first. On my cheat day, I don't have too many cheat days now. But if I was to have a cheat day, it'd probably be a pizza, Domino's or something like that. Beat myself.
Took the words out, you know, you did.
Go mad altogether. I like a good pizza, so yeah, it'd have to be a Domino's. I
used to love just going to Nando's on the weekend and bashing that over, like, so when Nando's is back open, you probably see me there most weekends, Nathan. So I'm going to say Nando's.
Who's the biggest messer in the squad?
I know my answer.
Definitely not Pico.
No, I'm responsible.
There's a lot of love for Pico.
The biggest messer in the squad is Sean Kavanagh or Aaron Green.
Definitely Cavill. Always banter, and he's hilarious. So I'd have to say Sean Kavanagh. Yeah,
I think Sean Kavanagh is fair. Yeah.
Next question was, who was the worst stress sense in the changing room?
Oh, I don't like this one. I think this one is nasty, but I don't like.
Yeah, it is.
It came from the kit manager, but I won't tell you that.
Who are you throwing under the bus, Pico? You go first.
Leon. Safety.
I live with Leon, and I have to agree with that. Sorry, Leon. Go watch it.
Our final question today is, who's the biggest influence in the dressing room?
I'd say
Pico.
I'd say Joey, and there's a lot of reasons to say Joey. Obviously his experience, his leadership, but I suppose most importantly, Joey controls the fines in the dressing room. So he has a big influence on like making sure you're wearing the right gear, making sure you're not late for training, because if you're a minute late or a second late, you're going in the fine book, and Joey controls all of that. Like, so I'd say Joey.
Has to be Joey. As Pico said, he controls the fines. I was wearing different shorts today. Mal gave us 3 different pairs of shorts, and Joey tried to find me for the 3rd pair of shorts. So has to be Joey O'Brien.
So we're throwing Mal under the bush here. Like he killed us.
That's completely loud. Can I ask you the final general question? And you two guys will probably know more than anyone else. But the question was: is Alan Manus human?
No.
No.
Robot. Yeah, he's an animal.
Superhuman.
Yeah. And Al is brilliant, I have to say. Like, he's a top professional, top man. You can talk to him about everything. Like, I think he just has that aura about him that you think he is superhuman. And some of his performances since he's been in have been superhuman. Like,
and the condition he keeps himself in is unbelievable. He's probably in the best shape in the squad, other than Pico maybe. But the way he looks after himself, and just the way he carries himself is second to none.
Super. Great answer. But listen, Junior Hoopers, thanks a million for today. Thanks to Lee and to Pico for taking part in our Ask Me Anything quiz. We hope we weren't too embarrassing.
No, it was all good. Some great questions there.
Bye.
And we'll see you all soon. The best of luck for the rest of the season.
You my favorite person. Bye.
See you after, guys.
Thank you.
All the best.
Bye.
Bye.